Hi, this is Jen. I live and serve in East Asia. This segment will be on one of the dimensions of cross-cultural acumen, local understanding. 4 years ago, I moved to a foreign Asian land. I didn't have one friend in a city of more than 20 million people and didn't know anything about the culture, nor could I speak the language. Things changed when I was connected to a local national, Grace. She invited me over to her house for dinner. Little did I know that one night would change my entire life in Asia. Grace and her 2 roommates welcomed me into their home. They fed me a delicious homemade meal over an English conversation. 3 months later, I left my American community and moved into this very home with 3 new Asian roommates. I had the opportunity to see their daily life and learn about their culture firsthand. I was curious about everything and asked hundreds of questions. Grace has been my roommate for almost 4 years now, and more than ever, I feel like I'm one of them. I now live like they live, but how did this happen? Here's a few tips on how to acquire a local understanding of your host culture. First, make a few local friends. It helps if these nationals can speak a little bit of English, as it takes months to years to speak the local language. Many people all over the world love practicing their English with native speakers, so take advantage of these opportunities. It helps if the locals are familiar with American culture to help you understand theirs. Ask questions and listen. Second, observe how locals live. I did this by living with the locals, not by staying in my American bubble. I observed their mannerisms at home and how they communicated. I tried my best to eat what they ate and live like they lived. Not everyone has a chance to live with locals. However, take every opportunity to spend time in your local friend's home. Third, seek to understand the culture. Enter a judgment-free zone with that local friend where you can listen and ask questions. Seek to understand their world, their customs, and their interactions. How do families work? What about the workplace and their education system? Try not to compare it to America and how your host country should change, but rather seek to understand it, accept it, and see the culture as it is. Another way to learn about a host culture is to read books or explore. Try to learn a little bit about their history, people groups, and different cuisines. I've been blessed to have the opportunity to travel to many cities in my country, learning about different dialects, customs, foods, and minority people groups. As we keep growing in our understanding of our host culture, we will be able to have deeper friendships with the nationals around us. Start by making a local friend or 2. Observe how they live and ask questions. As we seek to understand a host culture, may God give us greater wisdom. Even after 4 years of living in East Asia, I'm still asking questions and hoping to understand. I'm just trying to do what the locals do, while I live among the people I desire to love and serve. Although I've learned a lot about my host country, we can always pursue a greater knowledge of our local understanding.